Joining me now is Kentucky Congressman James Comer, ranking member of a committee I'm pretty familiar with, the House Oversight and Reform Committee. Congressman, thank you so much for joining us. It's pretty nervy of the Democrats to ask for $1 trillion plus more dollars when they wasted, squandered, and allowed more than $100 billion to be stolen, according to the United States Secret Service.
Yeah, and that's a conservative figure, Jason. That's not counting the people that got PPP loans that didn't need them. This is $100 billion to fraudulent, fake companies. And yet the Democrats on the House Oversight Committee haven't tried to have one investigation. They haven't tried to probe it. We've requested hearings on it. We've requested a briefing from the Biden Department of Justice to tell us where they are in terms of their investigation so we can know where we can point our investigation. But right now, they won't communicate with us. The Democrats don't want to provide any type of oversight if they think that it's going to make Joe Biden look bad.
Yeah, that's right. Hear no evil, see no evil. I mean, you can do that by asking no questions. According to one news report that was quoting the Secret Service, there are something like 900 active investigations, but you've had a warning from different agencies now. And we're talking about massive money. Very few states even spend $100 billion in a year. And this is what they know is going to the criminals. And they continue to spend it and put these programs into place. They're not done giving these criminals even more money.
No, they're not. And you consider the fraudulent companies that receive PPP loans. Democrats don't want to do anything about that. Then you take into consideration the unemployment insurance fraud. And we're just now starting to scrape the surface on how much of that money was wasted. We read reports of where criminals on death row in California received unemployment insurance benefits for many, many months. And we fear that foreign nationals have received as much as 40% of the unemployment insurance funds. But the Democrats want to continue to spend more money. As Kat Carmack said earlier on your show, that they still have billions and tens of billions of dollars of unspent money from the previous stimulus funds. But they still are pressuring their Democrat and Joe Manchin to pass this Build Back Better bill to spend trillions more. I mean, I can't imagine if all this money hits the economy at the same time, what it's going to do to inflation. But the fact that they won't do anything about the waste, fraud, and abuse, it's very troubling. And every American should be frustrated that the Democrat majority will not try to provide any type of oversight whatsoever for people that are scamming the government.
Yeah, Congressman, look, I'm glad you're there and I'm glad you're on top of it because I think you're asking all the right questions. And I hope the Oversight Committee actually does what it's supposed to do and provide that kind of oversight. When this administration is barking for $85 billion for more IRS agents to do more audits, all they need to do is look over their shoulder and watch $100 billion flow out to the criminal element. It really is sad. Congressman, thanks for joining us. Have a wonderful new year.